guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen, and in today's video I wanted to share with you guys all of the books that I got while I was in Brazil. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so for those of you who are new to my channel and don't know, I was actually in Brazil in the last 2 weeks of May. I went there because I do have some family there, and while I was in Brazil, of course, I did go to a bookstore and picked up a few books, and I also did a travel vlog where you guys just follow me around a Brazilian bookstore so you can see what it looks like, how they set up things there. And if you would like to check out that travel vlog, I'll leave it linked down below. It's a really fun video, and I hope you like it and check it out. Alright, so the first book that I got was actually a gift from my aunt for my birthday. My birthday is actually not till September, but she bought this back in September of last year, and she was holding on to it until I came this year to visit so that she can give it to me. And it is O Pequeno Príncipe, which means the Little Prince, and this is obviously a children's book. I'm sure many of you know what this book is about. This is obviously a special edition Brazilian versions, and one of the things that I really love about this edition is the illustrations. There are just some beautiful illustrations in here, and so they just have like different sized fonts, different colored pages with a bunch of illustrations. I absolutely love this edition. It's just so freaking gorgeous. And I read The Little Prince when I was a tiny girl, like when I was 8 or 9, and I loved the story, and I used to have my parents read it with me, and I just absolutely love this edition. And I'm so happy that my aunt gave this to me because she knows how much of a book lover I am, and I'm glad that she got this classic children's story for me in this beautiful Brazilian edition. Now, the next two books that I got were books that I did buy with my own money. I actually got one hard book cover and one paperback, and the reason why I picked one hard book and one paperback is because the way Brazilians publish their books is very different compared to the way they publish books here in the States or even in the UK or Australia or whatever, and I thought it was interesting, so I wanted to share those with you guys. And alright, so the first Brazilian book that I got is the hardcover book, and it is A Noiva Fantasma, which translates to The Ghost Bride by Yancey Chu. This actually is about a princess who her parents arranged an arranged marriage for her, but then she finds out that the prince is actually dead. He's a ghost. I thought it was really interesting, but the reason why I picked up this book is because I thought the cover is absolutely gorgeous, and so I was really interested to pick up this book. As you can see, this, when I went in that bookstore, this is what a standard hardcover Brazilian book looks like. There is no dust jacket. It's just, this is how it's illustrated. All the hardcovers is just like this. There is no dust jacket to a Brazilian hardback book. If there is, I didn't see it in this particular bookstore, and also they do come with an attached bookmark, and I pretty much saw this in all of the hardcover books. I don't know, I just thought it was interesting, and I wanted to share that little bit of information with you guys. Alright, and then the next book that I bought, the last book that I bought from that Brazilian bookstore, is actually a Brazilian edition of my favorite book of all time. And if you've been on my channel for quite a while, then you know what my favorite book is. I mention it all the time, and it is the Brazilian version of The Book Thief. And the way you pronounce the title is A Menina que Roubava Livros, which roughly translates to The Girl Who Stole Books. And I love this edition. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I think that the American version of the book covers are ugly, which is why I never picked up a physical copy of that book until they released the 10th year anniversary edition, which I think is beautiful. This is just such a gorgeous cover. I love the spine. It's just so beautiful. And this is what a typical paperback book looks like. I wanted to show you. It has a flap, kind of like our dust jackets have for our hardcovers, the thickness of a cardboard, and then you have the flap. I thought it was really interesting. It's both on the front and the back. So this is what a typical paperback looks like, at least on the paperbacks that I saw on that bookstore. I fell in love with this edition. I'm actually going to read this one because I'm really interested to see how the translation differs. I like almost cried when I saw this book because it was hidden in a little corner. Initially I found found the movie tie-in version of the book. I generally don't like movie tie-in covers of books, and then I saw this and it was hidden, and I literally almost cried because this is my favorite book of all time. Alright guys, so there are all the books that I picked up while I was in Brazil. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the differences between the way Brazilians publish their books versus the way we publish their books, because I personally thought it was interesting. Usually when I see like book hauls from people that live in other countries, their books look very similar to the way we publish books, but then when I went to Brazil and I saw this, I thought it was really quite interesting and very cool. But anyway, thank you so much for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Have a good day guys, and keep reading. Bye!